The devilish Nigerians, I mean the devilish politicians from Nigeria, they have confirmed that Nigerians are incapable. They are not capable of making a step to fix themselves and their situation. In the heat of problems like bad economy, hardship, problems, killings by Fulani herdsmen and the terrorists, lack of infrastructures, Nigerians are busy discussing Regina Daniels, very dark man, B-Lord, and other discussions that they keep rolling out on a daily basis, discussing things that are not necessary. People that have their family problem, it does not concern any of you. The problem, the situation in Nigeria, Nigerians overlooked it and they are discussing family problems. Even police has no right to discuss those family problems, but Nigerians are busy discussing it. Anyway, we have to give some instances here with situation where Nigerians were expected to make a move to change their situation by themselves. Don't forget in a hurry, someone like Pantami, who is known to be a sympathizer of terrorists. Shegumi is an agent of a terrorist in Nigeria, as you all know. He answers cleric, but he's working with the terrorists, collecting money and negotiating the amount they will get in every ransom they demand. Lai Mohammed came out and he, accepted that Christians were targeted. During Buhari regime, everything took place during Buhari regime, and it continued from there because they already made the table, they have already laid their bed. That is the situation. Autumn, former governor of Benue State cried and shouted and lamented on a daily basis how his people were killed. Nothing happened. Shetima, your vice president right now was seen dining and whining with the devil. The terrorists, the killers, those that were killing Christians and other non-Christians, together. Right now, he's the vice president and nothing has happened. Don't forget in a hurry, retired Navy Commodore Kunle Olawumi, also Major General John Eneche. They were all military. They were all security outfits from Nigeria and security analysts. They gave instances that the terrorists were known, their names, their sponsors were known, and the list was available. Also in UAE, 6 Nigerians from the north were named. Their account were frozen, in the bid to make Nigerians and the Nigerian government see reasons to at least make a move to arrest them, to convict them and get the situation settled. But at the same time, they did nothing. And that is the reason why the continued killing goes on. The business is ongoing. Nothing is stopping it. And they are the one negotiating because the government is involved. All the security outfit in Nigeria has been infiltrated by terrorists, by Boko Haram, ISWAP. They are now in the military, they are in the Navy, they are in the Air Force, they are in the police. So what they are doing is to use the Nigerians, resources as a military to go and buy people from other regions. That is exactly what they are doing because they know that the government is behind them. Of course, they allow them to infiltrate the army. Now they can go to the east, they burn houses and kill people. They can go to Benue with the Nigerian military uniform, kill people. They can do it everywhere. After all, the terrorists themselves, who were pardoned a few weeks ago, they put on army uniform. So hardly you can differentiate who is who in Nigeria. The reason why I'm giving you all these instances because when you go to online, people like me, people in our caliber or in our grade, the bloggers, the influencers, they are all talking about Regina Daniels and other issues that does not matter. That is why I'm getting infuriated. You see them, many of them are coming out to talk rubbish. You see very dark man, they tell him what he's going to do. They bring up one idea and start to talk, be Lord, be Lord, be Lord. Igbo people start going to China. The other one come up with another thing, and Nigerians will live what they should be discussing. This is the topic we are talking about. Nigerians live what they should be talking about to save their lives and their situation, and they keep discussing very dark man, Regina Daniels, B-Law, the CP, and all whatnot. You understand? You were born poor, and most likely many of you are going to die poor. That is it. At least, even though you have few years to live, you should make it very, harmonious, make it lively in a little form to at least gain some little things, not in a wrong way, but normally. If the federal government refuses to build infrastructures, the youth should force them to do it. We know that the Nigerian government is part of the terrorists killing Nigerians, we all know. Because when Tinubu came in and he knew exactly what has happened, what is going on, Tinubu is aware. If Tinubu is not aware, he shouldn't have aligned with Shetima. Shetima, he saw that was one of the terrorists. And many of them, everything is in online. You can Google it. I'm not saying what is not, you cannot have access to. So if he knew all these things, because they are profiting from this nonsense, they are gaining from this stupid, or should I call it a devilish act. And they have to keep quiet because, they have already threatened him. If you do, we are not going to vote you in, we are not going to support you. So he kept quiet. Not that he is not aware about what is going on. Everybody in his family is aware. All his friends, they are all aware about what is going on in Nigeria. After all, when the United Arab Emirates listed 6 Nigerians who were sponsoring Boko Haram, and they are at home shouting Boko Haram is killing people, and they mentioned the people who were sponsoring it, the federal government kept mute. They couldn't do nothing. What do you expect people to say? Nigerian government is part of the terrorist organization, sponsoring it and also giving it a limelight, giving it go ahead and continue killing people. If the Fulani, also, you could remember the one Fulani, armed Fulani terrorist who was captured, he mentioned that the Fulanis do not know gun, they don't use gun. They were on their own and they called them, they contracted them to come and do a job. And they are the one that contracted them. Did federal government do anything? No, they didn't do anything. They left them. After all, they are making profit from it and they are trying to capture Nigeria in total. That is exactly what they are doing. So the capture is going on. They are involved in it. They are spending huge amount of money. DSS has the list of the people that I've mentioned. They have the account numbers. The EFCC is aware. They know everything and they kept mute. All what they are doing is to go on the street, capture people who are talking about fixing the country, making it, creating one formidable Nigeria or having a new Nigeria. Those are the ones DSS and EFCC are always their eye on them. You talk about Tinubu that is not doing well, EFCC will follow you up, but EFCC refused to go and arrest those 6 sponsoring Boko Haram and ISWAP and all the terrorists in Nigeria. This is what we say that these guys are. You can see that they are hired. EFCC is just an organization, an institution been created to intimidate some certain caliber of people and protect some certain people. This is what we are saying. For you listening and hearing me, you're a Nigerian, you're a lazy youth, like they used to call you guys, the best thing you could do for yourself, if you're online as a blogger, leave family matters alone. Leave stories that doesn't make sense. Talk stories that are matters that can protect you, that can make you reasonable, that can make you human being tomorrow. Not very dark man, not Regina Daniel and other issues that does not make sense. That's all I've got to say here. I'm out of this place. I don't need to talk so much. I think everyone understood the message. It is very simple. I'm out of here, people. Thank you.